here, and I'm aware it's been a month since I last posted. I figure it's time to get into the holiday spirit, so here's a Christmas mod spotlight / review. Of course, there were other candidates for a Christmas mod, such as Wintercraft or Joshua's Christmas mod, but unfortunately these have not been updated for at least 2 years. Therefore, we'll be checking out Noel, which is a Christmas decoration mod. When I thought of decoration, I mostly thought of untouchable blocks, but it's actually a lot more than that. There's food items such as candy canes, peppermint candy, and even candy cane armor to wear. There's also a handy dandy feature to keep other players from stealing your presents, and that's by making a present trap. A present trap disguises as a present, but it contains TNT instead. Okay, maybe you shouldn't put it in your base after all, but it's a great prank. There's also an advent calendar which you can push daily for a gift. How fun! And that's what's winter without a warm cup of hot chocolate. You can use the kettle to craft hot chocolate with water, milk, cocoa, and don't forget to craft a mug. Noel is currently for Minecraft 1.12.2, though it's last been updated this month, which means it's fresh out of the oven with new content. According to CurseForge, it is created by YourMediocrePal, and I will link the download in the description like always. I have downloaded the latest version, released December 1st, 2019. There's also a new type of wood, but I think at the moment you can only obtain it in creative mode since it doesn't have any crafting recipes, nor is there a special sapling. Anyway, let's get started with crafting. To craft a candy cane, you need 4 pieces of sugar in a hook-like shape. You can make peppermints out of candy canes, which has a 1:3 ratio. To make a candy cane block, you can put 4 candy canes together in a crafting table. Once you have candy cane blocks, you can make armor out of them. However, be aware, the candy cane armor is the weakest in the game. You can also use wool to craft stockings and a Santa suit. For the stocking, put the wool in a sock-like shape. For the Santa suit, use the typical armor recipe but with red and white wool. You can also use wool to make a ribbon. Candles are crafted with string, a bone, and a piece of coal. You can make ornaments out of string with either iron, redstone, gold, diamond, or emerald. And you can also craft light strings, stars, wreaths, shrub trees, and stone paths. To craft a mug in a kettle for hot chocolate, the mug recipe is similar to a flower pot. The kettle is 4 pieces of iron with leather and clay. To craft a present, you'll need 8 spirits and a piece of paper. While to craft an advent calendar, you'll need 1 spirit with 8 pieces of paper. In order to get a spirit, you can mine spirit ore. However, at the moment I don't see any spirit ore in the game. Therefore, you'll have to go in creative mode. Now that I crafted everything, I'll try to build my own little Christmas shack for the occasion. While I'm building this, I'll give you guys my opinion on the mod. So I do have some problems with it, being that you cannot hang wreaths on your door. During the holiday season, people usually hang the wreaths on their doors, or at least that's what I usually see. However, since you can't do that here, I didn't really have a place to hang my wreath. A proper winter shack would have had a fireplace, but I actually ended up making my build too small for one. Since it's taken me quite a while to make this video. I'd rather not rebuild a whole shack just to put up a fireplace and hang a wreath. So while there are design flaws in my build, I think I managed to fit everything in okay for the most part. The ornaments in this mod are simplistic, but if you have a lot of them, they do fit well with the tree. One thing I wish this mod did better is to have the presents rotate. While they do change color, I feel like having slightly off-center presents would provide more of a sense of realism and organicness to this mod. This mod does have its positive points, which one of my favorite things is the Santa suit. It's textured nicely and fits well on the player. The peppermint outfit, however, isn't as detailed as I'd like it to be. It looks more like a crushed up peppermint than a peppermint stick. Also, since I use the peppermint planks on my roof, I'd like them to be in slab and stairs versions as well. It'd make it a lot easier to build with these. While this mod is mostly for decorative purposes, I would also love to see this mod more mobs implemented. Since it's a work in progress mod, don't worry too much about this rating, but I'd give it about a 5 out of 10 how it is right now. Once this mod is further polished and new assets are added, including the ability to obtain spirit ore without going in creative mode, this mod will easily have a better rating from me. Keep in mind, as far as CurseForge states, there only seems to be one person working on this mod. Therefore, for one person, there's a lot of assets involved, and each asset probably took lots of time to make. I applaud the creator for being able to get this mod out in the holiday season, and I encourage for this mod to be pushed even further. As always, the mobs love our house, and I haven't used the present trap yet, so you know what we're gonna do now. Blow up our shack. It's the only way to end Christmas on an explosively positive note. By the way, using the present trap crashed my game, so be careful with this. Maybe it's just because I had like 10 presents lined up in a row. The game probably didn't know what to do with all of them. However, I opened my game back up and it actually worked that time. However, I wish there was more of an explosion, though you can trigger multiple presents at once, and I suppose that works. Have you played any other holiday mods before? Leave your favorite holiday Minecraft mods in the comments. Or maybe you'd like to try out Noel, the Christmas mod with both presents and explosions. So, with that being said, I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas. Oh ho ho!